So let me just ask you straight. How do you know if you belong in AA or NA? Like, is it really that different? Or is it just a matter of what you used?
That's the question I wrestled with my first week clean. I didn't drink every day, but I used a lot. And I kept hearing, AA is for alcoholics, NAA is for drug addicts. But what if you're both?
What if you used whatever you could get your hands on? Does that mean you have to pick sides? I mean, are we all just trying to stay sober?
That's what we're diving into today. The real difference between Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, how they're similar, where they diverge, and most importantly, how to figure out which one is right for you.
And listen, this isn't about endorsing one over the other. We're not here to sell you on a label. We're here to talk about what actually helps you stay clean, stay sober, and start living a new life.
Okay, so first, let's just lay it out. AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, was the original. It's been around since 1935. It's the blueprint. The big book, the 12 steps, sponsorship, service, all of it. Started there.
Right. And NA Narcotics Anonymous came later. 1953. They took the AA foundation and adapted it for people who struggle with drugs, other than alcohol.
Or in addition to alcohol. That's a key point. NA doesn't separate substances. They use one word, addiction. Doesn't matter if it's pills, weed, crack, meth, or booze. If it owned you, NA says you belong.
That's one of the biggest differences. AA talks specifically about alcoholism. The literature, the stories, the meetings, they revolve around alcohol. Some people love that structure. It helps them laser in on their primary problem.
But for people like me, who used alcohol and drugs interchangeably, I felt kind of out of place in some AA meetings. I'd hear people say stuff like, "We don't talk about drugs here," and I'd shrink back. Like, okay, guess I'll just leave that part out.
That happens a lot. And it's not even always judgment. It's just AA's focus. The program was built around alcohol. NA is broader. It welcomes addiction in all its forms, and it doesn't really single out substances.
Now, let's talk language, because this is where people start to really feel the difference.
Yeah, AA says, I'm an alcoholic. NA says, I'm an addict. It may sound small, but to someone early in recovery, that label can feel huge.
Huge. Because if you don't feel like the word fits you, or worse, if it feels like it leaves parts of your story out, it's hard to connect, hard to open up. And connection is the whole point.
Exactly. Connection is what keeps us alive. So if you feel more comfortable calling yourself an addict because you used more than you drank, NA might feel more like home.
But if alcohol was your primary thing and you relate to the stories in the AA rooms, don't overthink it. Go where you feel the most heard.
Here's the truth most people won't tell you. You can go to both. There's no 12-step police out here checking your credentials at the door.
Facts. I went to both for over a year. AA taught me about structure and discipline. NA helped me speak more honestly about my addiction. They both gave me something I needed.
And both programs are built on the same core. The 12 steps, sponsorship, spiritual growth, and helping others.
The differences are real, but they're not barriers. They're just different flavors of the same medicine.
You know what's funny? The first meeting I ever went to was AA. I was high the night before, hadn't even touched a drink in weeks. But I sat in that room, shaking and desperate, and they welcomed me. They didn't care what I used. They saw the pain.
Same. My first NA meeting, I was scared out of my mind. I kept waiting for someone to ask me why I was there. But all they said was, keep coming back. And I did.
And over time, I started realizing it wasn't about what I used. It was about why I used. The shame, the fear, the emptiness. That's what we're healing. Not just a drinking habit or a drug habit. The real sickness is deeper.
That's the beauty of both programs. They're not about behavior. They're about transformation. And they both work, if you do.
So here's what we want you to take away. Don't get stuck in labels. Don't overanalyze the door. Just walk through one. A-A-N-A. Whatever speaks to you.
And if neither feels right at first, that's okay too. Try different meetings. Listen for your story. You'll know when it hits. You'll feel it in your chest.
The important thing is, don't wait for the perfect program. There is no perfect. Just people helping people. Just rooms full of broken hearts, learning how to heal.
And healing's not picky. Recovery doesn't care what you used. It cares that you stay, that you show up, that you're willing to change.
So pick a room, pick a meeting, and give yourself a shot at something better, because you're worth it.
Always have been, even when you didn't believe it.
If this hit home, share it with someone who's struggling to find their place. Drop a comment, AA or NA. What's helped you? Your voice could save a life.
And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more raw, honest recovery talks coming every week. You are not alone in this.
Keep coming back.